Good morning, and thank you very much to the European Policy Center for organizing this hybrid policy dialogue on such an important matter, the need to update Europe's regulatory framework to cope with the challenge of advanced neurotechnology. I would also like to thank the distinguished speakers for their attendance. I'm sure that this discussion will be very fruitful, and I apologize for not being able to be there with you. A few days ago in Spain, we woke up with the news that a group of girls, minors, were victims of sexual violence. Their schoolmates created fake nude photos of them using artificial intelligence. The application of this new artificial intelligence and the neuro technology in our daily life are a reality, and so is the capacity they have to confuse us and attempt us against our privacy, security and autonomy, especially those of the most vulnerable. And what would happen when they can access our neuro data? A real neurotechnology race is underway in which multinational technologies companies have everything to gain. In the United States, private investment in neurotechnology is estimated to be 6 times higher than public investment. Who controls and finances these new technologies is key to understanding the challenges they pose for democracies and fundamental rights. We talked about all this at an event organized on neurorights last November here at the European Parliament with the Spanish neurobiologist at Columbia University, Dr. Yuste. And Dr. Yuste pointed out with neurotechnology we could become a different species. Neurotechnologies allows us to decode not only conscious thought but also unconscious one, making it possible for a device external to an individual's brain to have more information about him or her than the subject does. Third parties will be able to access a person's thoughts, intimate information and brain integrity, and be able to cure illness or alter personal thoughts for mercantile, political, other public good and bad purposes. When we talk about whether we still have time to encrypt our thoughts to protect them so that no one can decide for them, the answer was frightening. With today's algorithm, at best, they will be protected for another 20 years. Therefore, not only the scientific and legal community, but also the politicians, we have the responsibility to regulate the recognition and protection of neuro rights, our neuro data, to create a new legal framework specifically aimed at protecting the brain, its autonomy and its activity. And it has to be done with the ultimate goal of not increasing existing inequalities and even take advantage of the potential and knowledge of neuroscience to close existing gaps. At the same time, we ensure free equal access to neurotechnologies and protection against bias. Note that there is no discrimination based on data obtained through algorithm or artificial intelligence. It is imperative to regulate at all levels. At the national level for governments to protect individuals by companies, but also the European level in order to protect individuals from the use of neurotechnology by governments too. And in this respect, I'm afraid to say that we are late, although there is some progress. The European Parliament adopted the European Declaration on Digital Rights principles following the green light from the Council. A declaration of potential to guide future legislation that focuses on empowering citizens to make the most of the opportunities offered by the digital transition, but with no specific mention of neuro rights. Given that this is the time of a Spanish presidency, I cannot fail to point out that in Spain, the Charter of Digital Rights, approved in July 2021 and guided the European regulation, opens the door to a future approval of neuro rights. Therefore, I really hope that in the coming month, we will continue to work at the European level on the challenge that neuroscience poses to our democracies and enhance the European Union legal frameworks for neurotechnologies. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope with the Spanish presidency will we be able to lead this process. Thank you very much.